Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tracy Show. I'm Tracy. I hope everyone had a great Tuesday. This is Tuesday, February the 7th, 2023, and I have a bunch of bills to pay and just want to say hello to everybody again. And so we'll get this started. So, of course, I definitely want you to subscribe to my page. My goal this year is to have 1,000 subscribers, and so far we are at 106, which means we are 894 away. The number of subscribers keeps growing week after week, but 1,000 is the goal for a year. It literally costs nothing to subscribe to my channel. You can follow that link right there. Or if you're not subscribed, you'll see like a red box from YouTube and it'll say subscribe. Hit that box or check that link, sorry, and you'll be subscribed. Remember also, I didn't put this, but remember to like this video, share this video, and comment on it. I rarely get comments on my videos, and I would really enjoy hearing your feedback. Support us on Patreon. I definitely am in need of support to pull off this type of programming. As you can tell, my lighting needs a lot of help. And money gathered from the Patreon is going to go towards lighting. And there is the link right there that you can support me on Patreon. I am still waiting on 10 Patreon supporters. I only have 5 before I launch my new Patreon exclusive series. So consider supporting me at Patreon. Join my Facebook group, the Tracy Media fan page, Tracy Media Entertainment fan page on Facebook. There is the link right there. We talk about all things politics. Sometimes we have fun. There's polls. There's great discussion on the group. And remember to like our general Facebook page. All you have to do is search Tracy Media or follow that link right there. And of course, you can find all these links on my wonderful webpage, tracymediallc.com. You'll see all the links, and I'm going to talk about an event I have coming up here in just a moment. So, if you are so inclined to support me by Cash App, my Cash App is right there. It's $ Tracy Media 74. Any contribution, I will use it for the building of the channel. I won't go out and party or have drinks. Well, I don't drink alcohol, but I would definitely use it to build this channel and to get it to where I need it to be. So I said I wanted to talk about our event. And if you see from the title, our guest hasn't made it in yet. If he comes, that would be great. If not, I can talk about something else here. Because there's a couple things I want to just kind of get off my chest. But this link, I want you to visit it and check out the event section. I have 2 events coming. One is on the page and one is not on the page. So the one on the page is going to be taking place in September, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But February the 27th, this channel will be broadcasting the Black Exodus, and when enough is enough. And essentially, we will be talking about when is the time for African Americans to leave the duopoly, what the duopoly has done to us, how it's capitulated every ill that is within our community. Will have constant. Every Kiko, I call him Kiko, but you'll know him. He's going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to put the entire thing. I won't cut it. It won't be live, but if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get notification that discussion, which is going to take Saturday the 18th, but it'll broadcast the 27th, is going to take place. The second event I want to talk about is the 12-hour telethon. Yes, there will be a 12-hour telethon September 8th through September 9th. And I know September is months and months and months and months away, but I want to talk about it now because I'm going to be sending out a all hands on deck type of email to those who normally support. I am definitely looking for guests. If you want to be a guest on that particular day, and again, it starts at September the 8th, 2023 at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll go through September the 9th at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm looking for guests for 1 hour slots. So, for example, if you can make it from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, that would be perfectly fine. So, I'm going to be talking about my need for guests. And, oh, I'm sorry, my light just decided to. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry, my light decided to just tip over like that. See that? That's why I need your Patreon support so I can get lights that don't tip over like that. But I am trying to raise money for new lighting. The lighting that I have is not sufficient. I'm tired of just buying ring light after ring light after ring light, and they just go bad or they tip over like this. And I need a new editing system, and I want to start just taking this channel to the level that I know it needs to go to. The goal is to raise $4,000 total. I have my own money, $500. I'll keep saving my own personal money, but I thought, I have this channel with 106 subscribers, so I have potential of reaching 106 people plus all the people in Facebook, YouTube that are going to be watching. So I definitely want to invite you to that. And like I said, if you want to be a participant, I'll give more details in the next couple of months. But yes, I'm starting to talk about it now because we'll blink our eyes in September. We'll be here before we know it. So that's the website right there, tracymediallc.com/r-events. I believe that's the exact link. But if you go to that website, you'll see the event section, and the little moniker is there. So I'm going to leave that up here and just look, because I'm trying to look for our guests and trying to see if anybody's coming in. Not just yet. So I want to talk about, and this is kind of just coming off top of my head here. A couple things. I want to talk about the House passing. Hold on just a moment here. We're gonna just miss that and turn that off. The House passing a resolution against socialism. Not only did everyone on the Republican side, except for one person, vote for it, there were 109 Democrats that just decided we need to be against socialism. And I'm not sure why even waste of time. I mean, we have things like homelessness, food deserts, lack of health care, lack of housing. But this issue, this is their top priority. And I know a resolution doesn't have the political weight that it does, or that a bill does. But no. I just I don't understand why people vote for the two-party system. I mean, it's just such a waste of time um, to do. And understanding that, sometimes you have to say enough is enough. You have to say it's time for this foolishness to stop. Um, we got to do better. We have to do better, and we have to start looking to the third parties to do that, because this so-called two-party system that we have, which I'm I'm not even sure if it's actually not a two-party system. It's a one-party system. It's definitely an oligarchy geared towards political contributions, dark money, um, policies that don't mean anything. And I used to say, we're tired of crumbs, but we aren't even getting crumbs at this point. So I think really the purpose of this show is to expose people to third party candidates and the issues that third party candidates have, such as instant voter instant voter runoffs. That's what they're called. Um, Campaign financing, um, healthcare. Um, I'm trying to think of every issue, and they're just not coming to me. But you know what I mean. There's a ton of issues. Um, right now, I'm not seeing any guests in the out there. But if you're out there and you want to say hello, please do, because basically I'm just waiting on the Biden presidential address right now. And we have apparently fireworks in September going on in the background. So, pardon that. But I'm just not sure if our guest is going to be here. We were going to be talking to Mr. Andre Nero, who's an independent running for president. But right now, I don't see him coming. And I haven't gotten an email. So, I'm just going to assume, unless I just missed something. I'm checking my emails here. I'm sorry, everybody, but gotta check my emails just to make sure that I'm not skipping something. No, I am not skipping anything. So, like I said, it's let's see. I'm just sending out another email here. Sorry, everybody. Okay. So, sending. Um, I'm trying to think. I know I talked about the resolution against socialism. Like I said, I still can't understand it. You have all these issues pressing our nation, and you choose to have a resolution which doesn't mean anything, but you want to just come out against socialism. Just ridiculous. I mean, if that resolution doesn't prove that there are not two parties, I don't know what does. I mean, come on, stop this. Yep, we still got firecrackers. I'm hoping that's firecrackers in the background. Um, okay, it appears to have stopped. Again, don't see anybody in the audience just yet. I know I sent an email to my email list saying that I was going to be on at 7. It's about 7:14. So don't want to force it, but if you're out there and you want to say hello, please do. I am simply struggling out here trying to figure out what else I can talk about until at least 7:30. Um, the Biden presidential address is tonight, the State of the Union. Um, Apparently he's going to make his case for a second term. Don't run. This is just my advice to you. Don't run. Your own party, quote unquote, doesn't even want you. They don't like you. They don't want you. They want somebody else. just don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I don't know if he's probably not going to talk about forcing the railroad workers to not strike, which was real dishbaggy-ish. But you had Democrats support it too, so the Party of Labor doesn't support labor, but hey, whatever. Um, I'm pretty sure that's all he's going to talk about. Hopefully, it won't be a long speech because that first one he did, I'm like, dude, if you don't shut up, oh my gosh, you are talking so long. You are talking so long, and you're not saying anything. You didn't. I I I just can't. I just can't get it in my head why. Well, I know every president since Washington has did a State of the Union address. I think it's mandated. I'm not sure. Let me check because I'm not sure if a. Let's see. I'm just gonna check why I got all this time. Are State of the Union addresses mandated by the Constitution? Ah, here it is, right here. So the formal, and I'm just reading this directly from YouTube, so I guess it is. The formal basis for the State of the Union is from the United States Constitution. The President shall, from time to time, give to Congress information of the state of the Union and recommend their consideration such measures as he, like there'll never be a woman president, he shall judge necessary and expedient. Article 2, Section 3, Clause 1. So I guess the more you know, because I just thought it was just a tradition thing, but nope, it's right there that the Constitution does require a State of the Union address. So we learned something today, and I think I want to talk about, and I hate this when I don't have a guest because now I'm just like, well, what else do I talk about? Um, I want to talk to future independents. Um, I know this channel doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers. Again, please subscribe so I can get to my 1,000. But it's the only show that I know of that only interviews third party candidates. And we are in dire need of guests to finish out the month of February. And then after the first week of March, there are no interviews scheduled. And I would hate to have, well, I'm not going to get rid of this show. I'll think of something to talk about in terms of third party politics. But I think that sometimes candidates look for the bigger shows to come on to or go on to, and they're not calling. I'm actually out here calling, actually wanting to interview you, actually wanting to speak to you so you can get your campaign out there. Now, again, not fussing or anything like that, but I need guests. There's no doubt about it. You see what's going on now, and of course, things come up, and they sometimes do. But I need guests. I need guests that are running for office that are not a part of the two. I keep saying two-party system, but there's really only one-party system. And the more that I know that we can get out there, the more that third-party candidates can get that exposure. And I know a lot of third parties aren't even running candidates, which I think is a huge mistake. I think is a very, very huge mistake to do that. Um, and so not getting a lot of responses there. And of course, a lot of times what I think frustrates me in terms of planning a show like this is that I'll contact people and say, oh, email us at da 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 da, and never get a response back. If you can't come, that's perfectly fine. You don't want to come on my program because I don't have enough subscribers. That is perfectly fine. But I've gotten to the point I'm only sending like emails twice. That's it. You don't want to come? Hey, you don't respond after 2 times. I'm just going to assume that you don't want to come. And that's okay. Because again, I'm going to keep talking about third party talk politics, whether there's an audience for it or not, don't know. But I know that we need a change in this country. To we need to do something different to get something different. We've been doing the same thing for over 100 years, and that's why things in terms of healthcare access, in terms of autonomy, in terms of the environment, in terms of labor laws, that's why things are getting so bad because we basically have um, we have a I keep not wanting to say it. I'm gonna not say it. We have a system where we're supposed to fail. You look at states like the one I live in Indiana. They make it so hard for a third party candidate to run. It can be disheartening, but to all the third party candidates out there, I consider myself a resource. Um, I may not always um, be, as popular as other people or other platforms, but this platform exists for essentially you to get your message out. So if you're hearing this and you want to be a guest, please email me at tracymediallc@gmail.com. That way I can start coordinating it. We're always on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to talk about because again I'm waiting on this presidential address that's supposed to take place. I think they said 8 o'clock, and it's almost 7:30. And so I feel like I'm just struggling to speak, but I'm really, really trying to figure out. Um, I'm really trying to figure out if what else I can talk about in these last 7 minutes, and I can't do any. I'm just like, okay, I'm just not good at topics, because when you prepare for an interview, you're preparing for an interview. So, I have questions prepared for an interview. I'm not the free, just think of something at the last minute. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna. Nope, 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 nope. Trying to come up with something that I can talk about. Let's see. And nope. So we don't have anything. Well, this is going to be one of the shortest shows I've ever done on this platform. So again, since this looks like I'm going to be checking out here pretty soon, please remember to like this video, share this video, comment on it. Hopefully we'll get in contact with Mr. Nero and can reschedule the interview. Next week, we will have Joseph Kahn, candidate for city council and I forget what city he's running. It's not Portage, that was Michael, but he's running as a Green Party candidate, so he'll be here next week to talk about his run. And then I'm hoping to have somebody on the week after from the Indiana Green Party just to talk about where the party is going, what it looks forward to doing. And I just figured out what I could talk about. Last thing, this is Black History Month. Um, and so for all of you like me, who this is like my second favorite month of the year, next to January, but uh, learn something about someone Black you did not know about. Celebrate the Black activists in your life and in your community. Um, we've got this. We can do this. We can make things better if we just work together. So, with that, I thank you for watching. Tune in next week. Have a great day. Be sure to subscribe, like this page, comment on the video, share this video, even though I just mumbled all the way through it. I apologize for that. And I want to thank you so very much. Have a great evening.